Hello, everyone. Welcome to what is now week 8 of the Pint series, our final week. Today we are at Spa. I am honestly sick and tired of Spa, personally, after doing a 24-hour race at Spa, but everyone's doing Spa this week. We got us, we have SRO Esports is at Spa, we have British GT is at Spa, which was a total absolute clown show. We have the total 24 hours of Spa in real life, which is probably going to be a clown show. And then, of course, this race, which I guarantee will be a clown show.
No.
No? You don't think so?
No. Only 23 cars in here. I believe it's gonna be a good amount of racing. Good racing.
No. No. I predict some spins.
No. It's another term. You predict some skin on skin.
Well, it's not skin on skin when it's one person spinning on their own.
Nose on rear. Is that good?
What? Nose on rear?
It's the best I could come up, sorry.
I'm not sure if you're describing a spin or your weekend activities.
Nose on rear? Wait, what?
I tried something, sorry.
So what have you been doing this weekend, Tiago?
I apologize to all the people in chat for that.
We haven't slept much today.
I didn't sleep too much, man. I'm tired.
So do we want to talk about that before we talk about like the AMs? Because nobody cares about the AMs, right?
Nobody cares about the episode.
Nah, nobody cares about the abs. Bob Durant's first. What's his name? Bob Durant? Bjorn Durant.
Jordan.
No.
Bob.
Billy Durand. Isn't that a singer or something like that?
He's doing some happy little laps.
Sure. I'll take it. Well, Bjorn Durant's first on track. He's slow. Scott Chin also slow.
Oh.
Well, they're both slower than their outlap. That's what I'm
Oh,
getting
you mean
at.
their timing is slow, not that
Yeah.
they're like
Right.
they're bad slow.
Their deltas are slower. That's what I was getting at.
They are losing time.
Yes.
You need to rest ASAP, man. You're not functioning right now.
We did get P3 in our iRacing 24 hours.
And
did.
I am stoked, shocked, and very happy. P3 podium above all.
Yes, Tiago. Usually P3 is a podium.
No.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna slide the curse word really quickly. Fuck you, man. Like, I know it's podium, but like, I never expected podium itself. Like, P5 probably, but
We
P3?
started 49th.
Yes.
And we
Yeah,
went
we
all the
skipped
way
qualifying.
up to P3. Yeah, we did not qualify, and Bjorn Durand invalidated.
Yes, he did.
Let's see how Scott Chin is doing.
Move
Second
on,
man on
up.
track. Yeah, we it's not
Second row
it's
from the
not
last.
first. I mean, last to first. It's second row from last to second row from first.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we just-
What? Nice point.
So we cut out the tail ends at the beginning, but 16 seconds of repairs, one optional over 24 hours.
Yeah.
No
Only
major
one penalty?
incidents.
No major
Yeah.
incidents.
No,
Two spins at all, 24 hours.
no major issues. Had some pretty good fun races.
Yes. Battles.
Lots of
say
good bants in the chat
Oh yeah.
talking about toilet brushes
Oh.
and taking showers and stuff like that.
I've written stuff in my own body.
Yep.
Yep.
Tiago was paid money to write things on himself.
Yeah, the way we're saying this looks like a party in Vegas and not a race.
It's pretty much what it is.
Sounds fair.
So Clark, finally feeling a bit better, should be joining you guys again for next season. Glad to hear you're feeling better.
Hell yeah, brother.
We await
Is
your
that
return.
Austin Clark?
Austin Clark?
Okay. My memory is absolute trash.
You're not functioning, man. You're not.
So I do apologize if I have no idea who you are. I barely remember my own family, so don't feel slighted.
God. Jesus.
So I put a poll in the chat about the whole qualifying thing. So Bruce or Dorcius, who's your pick your horse?
I picked poorly last week, so I'm gonna stay out of this one.
I mean, it doesn't matter because John Wright's going to come through and steal it anyway, right?
Well, John Wright is... I was gonna say John Wright right now is not on pole.
No, Bruce Hopkins is sitting on pole right now, but John Wright is not very far behind.
No, and Scott Chin's about to put in a hell of a lap.
Yeah, Dorcius is almost a full second. Dorcius is a full second and gaining time. So he's fixing to put in a banger.
Wright is purple in Sector 1, Dorcius is purple in Sector 2, and Hopkins is purple in Sector 3.
Oh.
If you take all of their sectors and put them together...
You have the ultimate AM. You become Captain Am Planet or something, I don't know.
Oh my god, that's so rude, man. What?
How is that rude?
Am?
How is that rude?
Captain Am?
Have you not seen Captain
They're
Planet?
AMs.
Tiago, did it have Captain Planet down there?
We
It's
do
probably
have
some Brazilian knockoff.
Oh,
It's like Admiral, like Earth or something like that. I don't know.
Admiral Earth.
When we put our rings together, we're Admiral Earth.
Admiral.
Yeah, words that Brazilians can't say.
Yeah. Screw you, man. Like, no. Like, we do have Captain Planet.
Okay.
And it's
Did it
still,
just
like,
not come out? Like, is it
it's
hot and
pretty
new for you
much
guys?
saying- it's pretty much like saying, you are the most mediocre person I ever know. Like, yeah,
What about, man? The guy saves the world all the time.
No, he is, but Captain Am?
They're AM drivers.
They are.
So
Some
you're
people-
being rude by assuming they're slow because they're AM.
Yeah.
Don't project on us.
Once they start like putting in silver times, we can call them Captain Silver or something. I don't know.
So let's do, instead of pole in class, let's call them captains. Manito's probably Captain
Ooh,
Pro.
Scott is going to invalidate going wide
Yeah.
into Lacombe.
Silver Surfer says Shy Guy. We want to get sued by Marvel? I mean,
Nah.
That's Disney now, so yeah, they will sue you.
Brian Yang wants to be Captain Am. Get out of here, man. We've seen your laps.
Yeah, Brian Yang should be Admiral Pro or something.
Yeah, Brian Young was flirting with fastest lap of the race in the 24 as well. I
Was.
heard that.
Yeah, you guys fighting each other for fastest lap.
I still resent you, Paul, by the way.
I've as I was saying to them yesterday when you were sleeping, I don't even really care about the race. I just, as long as I beat your
Yeah, I know.
fastest time.
I know.
Yep.
Like,
That's
I
what
was
drives
super
Paul.
proud. I was super proud of like a super good lap, and you destroyed it with all your off tracks. I know you used off tracks to beat that.
No, because it doesn't count. I actually
It
got
counts.
higher than
In
two.
race it counts. In race
No,
it counts.
I got higher than 2:18.9, but it never counted because I got off tracks.
Oh my god.
Hey, Brian.
Because I did do faster, and Brian said, I don't see your fastest lap time. It still says 2:19.3.
Yeah. I had one 19.1, but it was discarded as well.
Yeah, well, I had 18, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah, still you would have smashed it anyways. So.
Come on,
Just
Dorcius.
saying. Just saying.
Yeah, Dorsch 3/10 up. He's long. Well,
Oh,
no,
he's gonna get
actually
it.
gained some more.
He will get it,
He's gonna
got it.
steal it at the line.
and he
Nice,
does.
Joel.
Good
First
man.
gain to the 20s. 220.994.
Just a huge shout out to Mr. Brian Young and John Paget that were a huge enforcement to this race. Pretty good.
And
Brian
do we have
was
silvers going out? Yes, we do.
Yep.
Brendan Hall. Looks like he's first on track, leading the silver train over here. In that
Brendan also
striking
did
livery. It looks like he reverted back to using the New World livery and discarded that garbage, absolute trash Asus livery.
Yeah.
Just super generic. Disgusting.
Downloaded off of a website somewhere. Ugh.
Yeah. Never want
Disgusting.
to see that. It's minus 5 points every race he does that.
Ballast.
So Dorcius took that
20.9.
one.
Very good time.
So we'll pay out some points here. 30
Internet.
whopping channel points.
Internet points.
Yeah.
Yo. Whoop, whoop.
Now the question is, who will do it in silver?
That's a very good question. Actually, there's Brendan. There
Yes.
is.
Your choices are Rados and Blaine Hall.
Yeah, Luke is in a Porsche, so I would not count on that. And Dorado's in the Lexus. Dave Schmilio in which car?
Chamilo was in the
Aston.
Aston. So Chamilo
Nice.
and Blaine Hall did a 4-hour race yesterday together.
Yes.
I believe they came in 9th.
Was it on Spa?
Wasn't on
Yes.
Spa, so it doesn't count.
Oh,
Also
was that
wasn't-
Suzuka?
Yes, sir.
Ah, who cares? Trash.
They were
Yeah,
absolutely killed in T1. 2.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Brendan Hall
13.
crosses the line first of his flying laps. Brian's on his out lap. John is on his out lap. Rados is here. Nice to see him again.
Yep. Not out playing golf or anything like that. Well, he was here last week for Paul
How much
Ricard.
did Blaine practice for this? I'm going to say somewhere between 40 and 60 hours, at least.
Yes.
Well, he's had, 7 days?
Yeah,
So if you do 10 hours a day,
Eh?
yeah, somewhere between 50 and 70 hours.
The McLaren is an absolute great car in here, so I smell 19s.
Yeah, I would hope that we see some 19s from the Silvers and some 18s from the Pros.
So we have one silver driver that's not allowed to qualify today. That's Charlie Tate after the incident from last week at Paul Ricard, where he rear-ended Carl Big as Carl was coming out of the pit. Charlie crossed the white line and absolutely destroyed Carl Big's car. Full speed, didn't attempt to turn, brake, anything. He was just zoned out and ended 2 people's races.
Yeah.
Agile Gibbon in the chat asked if this is an open server. No, this is not an open server. This is the Pint series. You have to sign up for this. Exclamation point Discord in the chat if you want to learn about us and
The
join.
link below.
Or there's a link somewhere. I don't know. Sure. I don't ever go to our page.
Yeah, I don't actually look at our Twitch page. We're professionals over here, okay? We get paid to talk smack and then go home.
I just show up. I arrive and talk trash.
Yep. If there's not a little bowl of only green M&Ms on my desk every time I start this, I'm not doing it.
I'm pretty
Exactly.
sure you guys talk trash for free if it's needed. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting paid for this.
I mean, if people want to subscribe to the New World Sim Racing channel, we theoretically could get paid.
Sure.
Hint, hint. We'll take Jeff Bezos' money too. If you got a Prime sub laying around somewhere,
Oh, there goes
yeah.
Blaine.
we have no
219.1.
standards.
Almost into the
not like
218s,
me.
and he's quote unquote silver.
Ooh, silver.
Oh.
Yep.
Luke, you're right
Yuki
behind him at
goes
220.
second, about
And
410.
Rados with a 219.
wow, first lap around 19.5. That's good.
First lap around 19.1.
Yeah, Blaine Hall 219.1. Andrew Rados not far behind 219.5.
What? That's good.
And we're still waiting for some other guys that can put in a valid lap. Daniel
Yeah,
Bradford is
Someone
sitting in the
did.
pit.
So we got Chimilio rounding up the chicane right now, crossing the line. So he's gonna go.
He was invalid.
Oh, well,
Luke
that was
died in the
anticlimactic. Oh, we
Brian
have our first
Curzon
official
slips it
death.
across.
Yep.
Curzon crosses the line in P10 provisionally with a 224. I expect him to go faster.
Yes.
I'm gonna count that as a second out lap.
Yeah.
I would say it's a banker, but it's not even a good banker.
It's better to have like 224 than nothing at all. So that's a step, right? Yes? Nope. Only me.
I'm sorry, I was completely ignoring everything you just said. I do apologize.
You don't apologize, don't lie.
I'm trying to figure out what on earth is using up all of my CPU.
So I don't know what it is, but on my computer, like whenever I start it, if I don't open my task manager, it runs the CPU at like 100%. But as soon as I open the task manager, it throttles it back down. I don't know what it is.
It knows. As soon as you open Task Manager, your computer goes, oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, it's gonna kill me.
Do you have Baidu installed?
So I have what?
Baidu.
Oh,
Those
so
things that it.
I'm sorry.
Brendan's going to cross. He's not really going to improve on his last one. He is a little bit, but not by a lot. Certainly not enough to put him into 218s.
Rados isn't valid. No,
Cassette.
he's.
Rados is 4/10 up. The exact
same time. That is
wow.
impressive.
Somebody screenshot that.
What?
That is.
Oh my god.
That's
One
fantastic.
millisecond of acceleration before he got it. One last he lose it, but he nailed it.
Brian
Well,
Curzon is a second and a half up, so he'll move a little bit.
Still have time to put in another lap, so I expect to see both of them improve as Chimilio goes a little bit wide into the chicane. Not the best entry,
Chimilio, tighten that up.
but he is
Lane already
invalid, so this lap will not count. Let's see how Brian is doing. He is on a valid lap this time. He is about 1.5 seconds up, so that's good news for him.
Yeah, he'll jump a little bit, but not too awful far.
No, that moves him up to P10. He still has time to do one more, though, actually. Yeah, one more. I don't think he has time for two.
So Blaine is
Honest
3/10 up.
I would guess the Nissan is decent here.
Well, we'll see when Mr. Big goes out for his flying laps.
Ooh, very good point.
Yeah, it could be a driver issue, not necessarily a car issue.
Yeah.
You know, Blaine is about 2.5 tenths up, and Rados is almost 2 tenths up, so they're still really close.
Bad news is Chimilio no time put, and also Bradford no time put.
And Bradford never left the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Chimilio
guessing
did.
he has some issues, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, that's a thing about Bradford this season. He's kind of been starting from the back. And I don't know if he's trying to do like a last to first, or if he's just not wanting to be in the middle of everything at the start of the race, which might be a strat. I mean, if you're a silver, do you want to start in the middle of the pack going through a rouge?
Blaine Hall does improve, but not enough to put him into 218s. Rados, however, is on track to
Rados,
go mid
huge.
218s easily.
Huge gains.
Wow, that's a banger.
218.5.
What? I think
218.5.
that is.
That's going to put him in the middle of the pros. I expect Nick to get into the low 218s easily.
And Rados is already improving.
Yep.
They do
both
have time to
for
do one more. Jinx something.
I'm already drinking a Coke. You're fine.
Still valid, still gaining.
What is this ooh in the chat? Install Joe Biden? Is that what? Install Joe Biden. We already did that, right? Did we do that?
Well, not to get into politics here, but according to some people, no.
Oh.
I'd rather have Joe Biden in here than our current president. I'll tell you that.
Can you join? Yes, you can. This is the last round. So we are going to take, I don't know, what, 3-4 weeks maybe break. Have some fun in the summer, enjoy the sun, you know, that thing outside.
People, yeah. Get a sunburn and then cry for a week.
But yeah, we're going to come back probably sometime in August. And then what we usually do is we'll have some placement races, I guess. Where you join, do some GT3 races so we know exactly where to place you, which split. And then at that point, we'll have sign-ups for the next series.
Yeah, you can also show up for like our Monday races and things like that. And if you have good pace in the Monday races, because that's how Castro got placed in the pro split. He showed up to the Monday races. He's really, really fast in those, so we knew that he had good pace, so he automatically ended up as a pro. So that's another way to do it.
So
want
Brandon
fast
is
track.
not improving. Rados is not necessarily improving.
Milady's up 3/10.
He is up 3/10, but that's not really enough to move him.
Yeah, not gonna
Much.
move him, but
So
Not
Blaine
that
is gonna stay P2.
Milady has invalidated.
Oh.
Rip. Rados is going to stay P1 provisionally.
Yeah, 2:18.5. A really good lap.
That is. Purple
I can't run
always better.
2:18.
Joey has not improved whatsoever. He's also invalidated.
Yeah, he invalidated his lap.
And then we have our resident Binala specialist, Farasati.
Expect pins from him because the Audi in Rouge is quote unquote sketchy.
Yep, crossing the line first to do a hot lap. Let's go on board with him as he goes out of the source, making the climb into Eau Rouge and hopefully seeing some, what did you say? Nose to rear action? Coming out the
Yikes.
top of the hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does have a massive lift. He does not spin it, but that was
I
a
froze because
huge
I thought
lift.
you're going to say he have a massive rear.
I'm not sure if he does or not. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take your word for it.
No, I believe you. Everything you say, like, okay, if you know so, okay.
All right, so who do we have from the pros?
Ferris
Manito
is
Alvarado.
first on track. And then we have car number 50, Nick. Nice to see him back after being missing for 6 weeks.
Good.
Yes,
good
in the Bentley. He's
Ooh.
been MIA for a very long time. But it's really good to see him back in that absolutely yellow
Absolutely.
Bentley.
Super good person, super fast dude, like super handy with setups, like like super good.
The guy
Yes.
who knows everything about ACC.
Yes.
Yes.
And racing problem.
Just listening to him talk about setups and like
Yeah.
you need to change this and change that.
Yeah.
I feel like I get smarter.
Yes.
I don't remember any of it, but I feel smarter when I'm listening to him because I'm like, oh, I know
Being
what that
on the road.
is.
I
Just
wish I
being
felt
there,
smart.
it's enough to, yeah.
I want to feel smart once. I want to know what that's like.
And
So Farasati has invalidated his hot lap.
yep.
Rip. Nick Alvarado's still in the pit, so he's probably going to do a one lap, hot lap pull as he does.
Do you want to exercise the thing that we were talking in the chat right now, or only on the race?
No.
Nope.
Why are these guys all bunched up coming into the start-finish line? We got Paul Maz, Louis Castro, and Carl Big nose to end, or whatever it was you called, nose to rear. It was nose to rear. Coming through the source.
Apparently,
Spread out, fellas.
spreading out 7 cars is extremely difficult.
Carl is basically stopping on track to let people go.
That's the smart move, I think. At that point, just let everyone go. You got 4 minutes. You got 2 hot laps easily.
Yeah, Carl's
try to
already put
bunch
down
up
at
with everyone.
2:18.7.
I think
so
the track has enough space for everyone.
Nick Alvarado's still in the pits. I don't know if he's going to do a last to first challenge. Somebody did tell him
He's probably snoring.
in Discord today
He was complaining about being tired. He's probably sleeping.
that he shouldn't even qualify. And then Nick did say, okay,
Deal.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
So far, nobody's managed to knock Rados off pole.
That's a banger of a lap, to be honest. Like it's not easy to get 18s
looking
at
at the
all.
deltas, nobody's on track to do it either. I mean, Carl obviously is not really on a hot lap right now. But looking at Ferris, this is his first hot lap, so I'm not too sure what his final time will be. Billingsley has invalidated. And everyone else is right within a 10th of their best, so if this sticks, we're going to see a silver on pole.
We've seen it before. We saw it at Mazzano when it started to rain during the pro qualifying. Rados and Blaine Hall got to put in laps on a fast track, and then as soon as we switched over to the pro qualifying, it started to rain. So they had like one lap.
Yeah, you would kind of assume that pros know how to drive in the rain, but yeah, what do I know?
Yeah. Actual pros probably do.
Yeah, they do know how to drive. Jesus.
Ferris
Do you know
goes
how-
6th.
Groom's 6/10 up on his time.
Yeah, so Groom is going to be very, very close to snatching that pole.
Castro's 4/10 up, and he's got almost the exact same time as Groom. So Castro crosses P3 with a 2:18.9.
Yeah, Groom is now 7/10 up, coming into the chicane.
Groom is 9/10 up.
Yeah, so I think Groom's going
Oh,
to
he
get
lost a
provisional
tenth.
pole here.
Oh, he's lost 2/10.
Oh, still managed to do it.
2:18.4. Nice lap.
Wow. Funny thing, only one purple sector. He must have been really quick in that.
Carl Big on his first flying lap, I want to say. Second, maybe.
Well, he did one flying lap, and then they all bunched up there at La Source.
Yeah, so Groom's still improving
Did our
on his last
stream
lap.
die? I've got a spinny circle.
Oh. That could be Twitch.
But
Oh, yeah, if you
Nope.
refresh, it's fine.
We're back. Okay.
Yes.
the answer about the Nissan is responded because one lap in, B is already P3.
Eric
So the
Groom,
Nissan is-
4/10 up. So he's looking for a 17.
Yeah, Eric Groom might
5
actually get
tenths
a
up.
17. So I'm going to
That's-
stick here with Big for a little bit because I would have expected him to be near, I mean, he is near the top, but closer to Groom than he is now. Back in his trademark blackout Nissan.
Yep. Sadie's found a little bit of time. Nick Cahoot, about 4/10 up. That'll move him a couple spots if you can hold on to that.
Nicolas Zavada still on the pits.
Yeah, he is doing that last to first.
Yep.
Good. Finally get some exciting stuff happening on track.
A man of his word.
Or he
Or
actually
he's
did
just
fall asleep.
lazy.
Somebody call him. Make sure he's awake.
Argentina don't have telephones. You have to send like a pigeon.
Send a carrier pigeon down there to peck him in the head.
Yeah.
So Carl
gotcha.
Big is not going to move up from his current standing.
Eric Groom into the bus stop, 4/10 up. He's actually found about half a tenth.
Groom
Yeah,
still
he
Oh,
is
hammer it.
not
Come on.
going to break 17s.
Oh,
But
he
it's
was
going to be
close.
close.
2:18.1. Oh. Carl Big, 2/10 up.
B can
That'll
get
move
great.
him past Rados into P2 if he can.
Sorry, yeah, right.
Yeah, so Big is up, but he's getting
This
a
is his
little
last chance.
close to Castro. So hopefully Castro doesn't lose it and slow
No,
down.
Carl's gonna call it.
No.
Oh
Pulled
no!
over. He's
Yep.
gonna.
Did he
is
not have
back
fuel
in the
enough?
pits.
He might have been low on fuel. He might have seen the traffic up ahead and knew that he was gonna get held up.
Billingsley is putting in a hot lap, 5/10 up. That should
Yep.
move him up to P ahead of Big if
Yeah, he'll be in that
if
2-3
his
area.
stars align.
Well, he's catching up to Paul Miles though.
Well, that could be a good thing or a bad thing if you get some tow.
Well, Miles is currently sitting P13.
Not liking the Mercedes in here, huh? Mercedes is very dangerous in the Rouge in this track. I give you that.
Is RH in Brazil in Portuguese?
Sorry, what?
Like, does the letter R make an H sound in Portuguese?
Pretty much your H, like the word hate, it will be with an R in Portuguese.
Oh, and Paul Miles moves over, so that gives Billingsley, Jesus, quite a bit of clean air.
Well, Ferris is up on his time.
Ferris is quite a
Ferris
bit up.
crossing the line. He's going to be in the 18. Or no, on the 19. I'm sorry.
So Ferris is going to
18.6.
displace Big for third. Ooh, and
Good lap
Billingsley
from
validated
Ferris.
and decided to pull a Tokyo drift.
Nice.
And he's going to go back to the pits.
Castro 2/10 up. Oh, he
Castro
lost by a
crossing
tenth on the
line.
final corner.
He actually might... Nope,
He's
not
not gonna
enough
move.
to knock over Big for fourth.
Here comes Dylan Beveridge, 6/10 up from P11.
And Dylan
He
Beveridge
jumped
up to
to-
ninth.
P9.
Wow.
So our prediction was Carl Bigger, Louis Castro. So Carl won that one.
All right, this front of the grid looks absolutely great racing right now.
Get your points back.
Take your points back. We don't want them.
Well, they didn't have anybody else vote against him, so you don't get any points. So yeah, if we just assume that Rados and Hall are pro, because they will be, then the grid looks a bit more normal. Because then you won't have the two silvers kind of scattered in there in the top six.
I only missed Alvarado in there. Other than that, like that's it.
Alvarado's where he belongs.
Oh, wow, wow,
Yep,
wow.
so we got Groom in first, Rado second, Ferris third, Big in fourth, Castro fifth, Brendan, even though he had a banger of a lap, down to sixth, Billingsley in seventh, Nick, nice to see him back. Better Nick, honestly. Down in eighth,
The Nick
Dylan
go
Beveridge
right.
in ninth,
Non-tiny hands Nick.
Sauer 10th, Cassette 11th, Mility, I was going to say 33rd, but he's in 12th. Miles, Lukey, Dorcius, right into Spider-Man. Whoa, hello.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
It's not Spider-Man. It's not Spider-Man.
It is Spider-Man until you
Not.
convince us otherwise.
yes, it is Spider-Man. Now I lost track of which cars I was looking at. Thanks.
Well, it's right there. Then Bruce Hopkins. Then Bjorn Durand. Brian Curzon, Scott Chin, Peter Bistron, Daniel Bradford did not qualify. Nicholas Alvarado did not qualify. Chemilio failed to put in a valid time, and Charlie Tate was disqualified from qualifying today. Steven Smith says Bijou's going to win. I don't know what that means.
Oh, Steven's
Bjorn?
my brother from Tribal. Yeah, Bjorn Duran. Super good dude. Super good dude.
Wait, is he the European that's going to start doing all these night stints
Yes.
for us?
He's gonna start and then probably.
Steven is my new hero.
Yes,
He's
whatever
in
gets
the
me
bullshit time zone.
whatever gets me in bed before 4 a.m. is a plus in my book. So Eric Groom leading the pack down the warm-up lap, whatever you call this.
Parade.
I cannot find words today, my lord.
You're not functioning, man.
Formation lap. There you
Formation lap.
go. That's the word I was looking for.
I want to sit here to watch this.
Yeah, this is going to be good because I don't think the Lambo is faster on acceleration than the Lexus.
I can imagine that the Lambo of Air Groom is probably terrifying through a Rouge.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
it's pretty sketchy anyway, like pretty twitchy, and to have all that compression and then to feel the weight lift off like that, it's got to be scary.
I would bet more on tire degradation on the part of Lamborghini. I don't believe the Lamborghini deal good with tires.
Well,
Well, I was talking to
he's struggled with tires the last 2 races. He's pit
Yeah.
super early within the first 20 minutes, and then towards the end of the race, he's been kind of lacking in pace as those tires start to wear off.
Yeah.
I was talking to Rob Bedford, our resident iRacing guru,
Yep.
about tire degradation, and we were talking about it yesterday because, excuse me, I'm
Whoa.
dying.
Lucky.
We were racing against the Ferrari, and we were concerned about our tires versus theirs if we were going to double stint. And he says that our tires would wear out more because we were driving a front engine car, versus the mid engine of the Ferrari, and that they would have a more even tire wear. So I don't know if that's going to be a case if ACC does that versus the Lambo versus the front engine
It's a
Lexus.
very long. Oh, the actual start
It's
line
this
isn't.
thing.
Yep, doesn't
Okay,
start
it's
until
after
the
the
other side.
source. Ah,
It's the GP, not the endurance.
so everyone doing side by side as they come down the pit straight. Let's go into a side by side view. I want to see this static Eau Rouge cam.
Ferris blinking. Flashing.
They're
So
underway.
lights go green. Groom does have the insight into
Oh.
Eau Rouge. Rado slots in right behind him. So far, no death.
Pretty clean.
Yeah,
What?
nothing that I see. Nothing on the static cam.
The boys being very respectful.
Ferris under attack.
That was a
Pretty wide
super
behind him.
clean lap 1.
No, that's a Rouge lap 1. That's not lap 1. There's still time.
You are right. Oh, did somebody go wide down to the... It looks like we got Chin and a little scrap.
Blackout lost. No, he got it back. Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, so far everyone seems to be doing okay. If my director app would actually work again.
Nick Alvarado up to P19 already. Looks like he's alongside, I believe that's Bruce. Yeah, alongside Bruce, so he's fixing to come up on right here. And he's working his way through the field.
Yeah, Nick Alvarado's already kind of made up 4 spots. Really good drive from him, but I'd expect nothing less. Let's be honest. So looking further up the field, Groove has actually pulled out a second lead. Again, if my ACC director would actually work. God, Kunos, give us some bloody broadcast tools for crying out loud. Just give us something.
Bloody.
So Nick flashes John Wright to let him know that I'm coming through here.
No!
And
No!
he is a clown. Paul Miles is also off.
Oh,
I don't know if that
wish-
was...
I could actually see all of this.
let me check it out.
Grab the replay and see what happened, because Miles is also spinning.
Yeah, if you could, that would be great, because none of my directors are connecting to my game.
Well, that's lovely.
Alright, let's see what happened with these.
If I can find him here.
Oh, he had to check up for the
So
guy.
Paul
ahead.
Miles, yep, Paul Miles has to brake going through that fast corner and just spins it. And then if we go back to Nick Alvarado, and we go back a couple seconds here, you can see him come around the curve and the back end just lets go. Oh, and then Miles gets hit by Boustron.
Yeah.
So Miles takes
Yeah,
a big lick
that's-
there
That's gonna end his race, most likely.
as he spins and he comes to a stop and
Yeah, Peter just
That's-
went wide.
that's not going to be good. Oof.
No, that's a shame.
So we've got Nick in the pit. Meanwhile, Rados is working on Groom there. Yeah, Grimm's got almost a second gap there.
Oh.
Back to P6. Billingsley on Blaine Hall. Brennan Hall. Steve Hall. I don't care. Call him whatever you want to.
Brian Hall.
Brian Hall. Yeah, we've got Billingsley, Castro, and Nick Cahoot all kind of jammed up behind Blaine here. Carl Big keeping Ferris honest.
Nicolas Avado on the pits.
Yep, he's we got Paul Miles, Peter Bouchron, and Nick Alvaro, so all three that were involved in those spins.
I honestly don't think Manito is coming back.
So Billingsley right up behind Blaine, putting the pressure on. Almost gets in the back end of him going to the bus stop. Louis Castro has to check up. I think Paul is dead.
I am not dead. My ACC decided to basically just yank control of everything, eat my
Nice.
mouse,
Lovely.
and not give me... So we do use that race control app to connect and kind of handle the cameras and everything. It's a lot easier than using the built-in tools.
Yeah.
But it's not connecting to my game at all. So at this point, I don't want to exit the game.
So Bouchron and Miles are back out of the pit. You can
But
switch over to my view if you want to. If you're
Yeah,
having
actually might
technical
just
issues.
do that.
I don't have the timing screen and everything up though, because I don't know how to get that.
What an interesting... Thanks,
Do
Kunos. You can tell that
wanna-
this game was not meant to be used for esports.
Do you want to reset your game and then try it again?
Yeah, we're currently looking at your view.
Yeah.
I think if you hit insert on your keyboard, you should get the time, or F2 to bring a broadcast view. Yeah, if you just keep hitting F2.
Keep
There
hitting
you go.
buttons.
Oh, you don't have a broadcast view. Interesting. Of course, this has to happen on the last week.
Yep. I've got the map view. I've got the basic with no times. I've got just a blank screen. I've got this broken time screen. But yeah, broadcast it doesn't give me any times.
You can't expect Kunos to have a good broadcast solution for this game. Like I said, this game wasn't meant for esports, just like it wasn't meant for team swaps and team racing.
At all.
Okay,
Honestly,
I do
when
believe
Jackie-
I am back. Hi, back.
Honestly,
Welcome back.
honestly, when Jardier did that video, like detailing all the ACC flaws, I thought Kunos would do something. Apparently, they did exactly nothing.
No, I mean, why would they?
Yeah, because their biggest name is complaining. The first thing they should do is like make amends.
There we go. Much better. All right, we are back.
Hi, back.
Professional stream.
See, if you do happen to subscribe, just so you know, your money will go to better equipment for myself.
And
New
beer.
one.
And only myself.
So Blaine Hall has got a run on Carl Big down the straight. Tucked up right behind. He's going to make a move. He's going to go left. He's going to try to go on there and outside. Carl Big is not going to let that... Oh, Blaine runs deep. Late braking. Is he going to make it stick? Carl Big's still there.
Yeah, Carl Big is not giving this up.
Side
Blaine
by
does
side
have the
action.
outside going into
He got
no
it.
name, and he
Carl
does have
makes
the
it work.
position.
Good job from Blaine.
It's called Malmedy. That corner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is no
Captain
name.
Thesaurus.
This is not yes.
So now Carl's immediately got Billingsley on his tail as Blaine starts to walk away.
Yeah, so Carl has a bit of a train with Billingsley, Castro, and Good Nick in the Bentley behind him.
Non-spinning Nick.
Oh,
Regular
Not
hands
last Nick. Not last place Nick.
Yeah, so it looks like Nick
that was
Alvarado has come back onto the track. As you can see him here on the track map of going around the source now, just by his lonesome.
He's out there all by himself.
Somehow he managed to go back to the pits and not actually do a pit stop, so he hasn't cleared it. Interesting strategy.
Well, if he didn't take tires.
Oh, Alvarado actually came back to the track. I didn't think he would.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I mean-
believe that he has enough points to win the championship without even racing.
Yeah.
So, and considering the way that the point structure is, even if he does
Ooh.
race, Castro on
taps
Billingsley,
Billingsley twice, spins him
and
out.
drives through him. That's going to be a bit of a penalty.
That's going to be for the stewards to decide on Tuesday. Not that it really matters. This is the last race of the season series.
Nick Cahoot's looking to make a move on Castro. He's going to go up the inside.
Got it.
Oh, banging is
Makes it
racing.
work.
He does make it work. He does make it stick. So Nick up to
Good
7th.
move from Nick Cahoot. Sticking that chunky Bentley up in there.
And Zawa wants some of that as well.
And that's going to let Carl kind of run away here. Gives him a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, so Castro now taking a peek down the inside of Nick. Thinks better of it. This isn't the time to pass. It's very easy to spin somebody out going into that turn.
John Wright making a move on Dorsch's back there in P15. He's going to go around the outside. Gets by before going into the corner. It's a good move from Wright.
Yeah, but Dorchus, no,
He
he
tries to
doesn't.
switch back there.
He's gonna try to switch back, but he now.
Oh, he's going to try to
he has
undercut
the inside
again.
again.
Can he send it?
Here comes Paul Miles, who is
It
a lap
send
Oh.
it.
down.
It did go.
And he does happen to tap right. Paul Miles is just sitting behind them, both watching this, going, "What on earth is going on?"
Paul Miles doesn't care. He's going to just drive through now. Excuse me.
Perfect.
I have work to do.
Well, Paul Miles is on a recovery drive, so he is a
Yeah.
lap down. So yeah, he's just trying to bully everyone out of his way.
Well, he's already cleared his pit stop, so if he can get back onto the lead lap, he can catch these guys when they pit. So he just needs to start putting down fast laps.
Yeah, Bruce Hopkins looking to make a move on Dorchus all the way down in P16th. Man, these camera angles are terrible. Come on, Kunos, wake up.
Helicam for the win.
Seriously, look how it looks like
It's up
I'm
there.
using a 700mm zoom lens from a mile away. There's like no...
Billingsley
Field
on
of
Beveridge
view.
into the bus stop. Beveridge covering the inside. Billingsley's just going to have to wait. He's not going to make that one work yet.
Now let's see if he tries to make a move going into the source here. He does have a better exit. But
And
he
Billingsley
doesn't
was
have enough.
faster.
Can't-
He was ahead of this train until he got spun by Castro.
Faris Saidi maintaining P3 beautifully with the Audi. Nice job
Yep.
by him.
Got himself some space.
48 minutes to go. It's a long time. Especially
Right,
as those
tucked
rear
right in
tires
behind
wear off.
him.
Note
Yeah,
that
so-
the Audi is dangerous in Spa and Faris has a migraine ready.
Beverage
Yeah,
went
Billings-
off a little wide into Eau Rouge, which gives Billings... Oh, no.
Oh no!
That was a brave...
Yeah. That's
was
a
a
word.
brave entry there. A lot of death today in the first 12 minutes.
People
Lots of,
sending it. It's the final week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
love it.
that was not very advisable. He turned in very early, to be honest.
Word of advice, if you
So
do
here's-
broadcasting, do not use camera set 1 on Spa.
Here's that replay of that incident between Beveridge and Billingsley. Beveridge has got the inside, and Billingsley's going to go around the outside.
Yeah, I think he just
And
kind of
Beveridge,
misses his braking point. He kind of looked like he went a little left, actually.
yeah, Billingsley starts to turn in, kind of like Beveridge isn't there, and Beveridge brakes late to try to take the line into the corner.
If he took a little more open of a line and gave space, he would have got it because Beveridge was behind. But he chose to do like the hot lap line, which
Yeah.
was covered by Beveridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Camille
got
looking at right here.
Castro sticking right behind Nick. Going out of Blanchimont here, going into the bus stop or chicane, whatever you want to call it. I don't think he has enough speed to really do anything, but let's see if he gets a better exit.
No can do's.
Yeah,
I'm
that
looking
Bentley
at
is...
I'm looking at Nick Cahoot to defend. He's got that big wide car.
And the Bentley has a ton of traction, which is very good in those situations.
Meanwhile, Dylan Sowers just slotting up behind both of them here, trying to get a piece of this action.
He's waiting.
I want to see some
impatient.
side-by-side into Eau Rouge. That's what I want to see.
Not advisable.
No?
Not
Makes for
advisable,
good-
but fun.
Makes for good TV.
Well, yeah, it does.
Like, I'm not gonna do it, but I want to watch them do it. So Paul Miles is carving through the field, working his way back up. He's,
Castro
Send it.
looking up the inside of Nick, thinks better of it. Oh no! Gets punted by Dylan Sauer, who misses his braking point.
Dylan Sauer respectfully gave the position back. Nice. Good by him.
Yeah, I'm actually, if you can get that replay, I'm kind of interested. He pulled to the right like he was going to make a move on Nick, and then he immediately slotted back in. And I think that kind of threw Dylan for a loop. He wasn't expecting that, honestly. And neither was I. It's a dangerous... If you're going to pull off the racing line, you got to be really careful coming back in, especially if you're in the middle of two people.
There's a replay.
I would think he went for fake send, when you want to scare
Yeah,
the guy
so he's
ahead.
on the outside, and then he goes back in, and by that point...
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm
Sauer's braking like he's going to be behind Nick Cahoot, and Castro's going to stay on the right, and then when Castro jumps back to the left, that changes his braking distance.
Yeah, that was a bit of a...
That happens to me at work in traffic. People, because I drive a big truck, and people will jump over in front of me at the last minute and slow down, and it changes your braking distance so much.
Yeah, one thing that I learned from my high school friend's dad, who was a over-the-road trucker, he said if you can see both headlights in your rear view mirror, it's safe to get in front of the 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
Because that should give you enough distance to be in front.
Rados is not letting Groom away.
He is not. Yeah, because a lot of people don't really... They seem to think that a 50,000-pound truck will have the same stopping distance as their, 2006 Miata.
Yeah, your Prius stopped way quicker than my giant truck.
This happens a lot in multi-class. Let's say a GTE against LMP1. LMP1 has a ton of brakes. GTE has none. And the guy cuts in, gets into the left, and brakes his heart out. And GTE is heavier and have less brakes.
Yeah, so we got this battle. Then we still got Sauer on Castro. So I don't know if you want to follow that one.
Yep. Sauer's looking up the inside. Yep. Sauer's going to make a move on the inside there.
Make it stick. Nice job.
He's clear.
Yeah, he does have it. Meanwhile, Rados is still up on Groom here. He's not letting go at all.
I don't know if Castro is just having PTSD, but did not defend very well against that one.
No, he gave the position pretty much.
Or he might have some damage from being run into. You'd think they both have some damage, so.
But I would expect Castro's damage is on instability and not on straight line speed because it was on behind.
Dylan's opened up a little bit of a gap though.
Yeah, I think Castro's going to lose some time on that rear end.
Yeah, your diffuser gets messed up and your car is
Car gets
garbage.
loose.
John right on Dimitri Dorcius. I think Dorcius got loose there. I have to go back and look at the replay because he is way slow.
I believe Ferris is paying Rados a visit very shortly.
Yeah, Ferris is about to go nose to rear on Rados.
I love that. Cheers
Can't
to
wait
that,
to
people.
can't wait to hear that on an F1 official broadcast.
Oh, Dorcius, no. So we got a couple things we're going to have to look at. We got Dorsch's coming down through
That corner before no name.
that corner. I call it kind of a hairpin. Back end just lets go, and he runs against the wall.
Yeah,
Decent
I've seen
rejoin.
That before.
Right gets to go by, and there was also, I saw Melody had a bit of an issue.
I mean, you can see somebody in the background. Oh, hello.
Yeah, so we're going to see what happened to Melody. I don't know if he just misses his breaking point.
I believe Louis Castro will pay Zauer a visit in this lap. Definitely.
Yep, he just, oh no! Oh, he eats that wall.
Yeah, he just got a little loose.
That's not going to be good.
You got to be careful with the throttle coming out of that turn. Otherwise,
yeah, we saw a lot of slow spins in the 24-hour.
Yeah, you got to be super careful. Otherwise, you're just going to oversteer and then snap back, or just oversteer like he did into the wall.
Yeah, there's so much weight transfer going through that section.
Yes.
So Louis Castro has not let Dylan Sauer get away. He's back up behind him.
Yeah, he's found some speed. He was falling back, but seems to have carved himself a nice little space behind Sauer. Probably using his toe to mitigate some of that diffuser damage, get some straight line speed back. Other than that, we don't really have any close battles. Nick Alvarado still... Who cares?
Still in last.
Still in last. Yeah, these are the two closest battles. We got Rados on Groom, just kind of hanging back there. And then Castro on Sauer.
I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. We got a pretty big storm that rolled into the area, so if I disappear, it's because my power probably died.
Alvarado's speed didn't count, so he has 42 seconds of gap plus a pit.
Beverage and Melody, I'm guessing they're repairing damage here.
Yeah, Melody took that big hit when he lost the car. I'm going to see what happened to Beverage.
Do you think it's the front thing with Billingsley?
Oh, we've got a car. Bradford is backwards. No, Beverage might just be doing an undercut.
It's a massive
he came
undercut.
into the pit, but I noticed that Bradford's car is backwards.
He is facing the right way now. He's all the way down in 24th, though.
Oh, so if we watch the replay, we can see why his car was backwards. That looks car one. Billingsley sends him around.
Yeah, good on him to hold the brakes for that.
And then he just gets out of the way. Like he backs it over against the wall. And waits. And then you see awesome. Beverage in the background diving into the pit there. But yeah, there's just a train of people.
That's sad.
Yeah, I think he was already running down in 22nd,
well,
23rd.
He didn't qualify, so then he a little bit of a turn there. There's Tate.
Tate is up to 16th. I know we haven't really been watching him, but he couldn't qualify due to his incident, we'll call it, last race. But good to see him making up some places. I mean, he started dead last.
Yeah, Bullet in the chat says Beverage crashed with Billingsley. Yeah, it wasn't a huge crash, like not enough that would warrant like a pit just to repair damage. So I think he's just doing an undercut because we're at 37 minutes to go.
I would guess that actually was on the wheels, so the car didn't feel good, and at the same time the tires went to trash. So it's probably a good move by him.
Rado's just looking for a way past Groom.
Yeah, Rados
that's allowed Sadie to catch up.
Chasing Groom down, and I think at this point Groom's tires are starting to maybe go a little bit.
Yeah, because he's holding Rados up, and then Sadie is catching up, and then Blaine is not far behind. And then there's a big gap back to Carl Big.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a train hanging out behind Groom now. Still waiting for that first Eau Rouge death from the mid-engine cars here. And Groom goes a little while. Oh, there it is.
Rados have a run. Can he make
Ferris Sadie. First victim of the day.
it? No.
As he gets passed by Big, so that's going to drop him down to 5th.
Go back
Flashing
and
his
find
lights.
that.
Yeah, this car, the Audi, is definitely sketchy in the Rouge. Like, a lot. The Porsche and the Audi probably the worst in it.
Ferris is catching up to Rados and Groom, and he can smell it. Like he's got a podium.
Up the hill. Crest the hill. Spin at top
just
of the
catches
hill.
that curb.
Oh,
Good on
he
Blaine to not
almost
kill
got-
him.
Yeah, almost got collected by Blaine there.
Nice reaction by Blaine.
Well, that puts 2 silvers on the podium.
2 silvers on the podium. Billingsley still hanging out behind Cassette here. I think Cassette's not going to let him by.
Nope.
This
Run
is
this
not for class
replay.
position.
Not
I'm going to see this from Blaine's perspective. As you top the hill, then Sadie's car turns sideways.
Oh man, yeah, that was
Blaine with the lift. Good job.
that could have been way worse.
Oh,
That's just a lot of red car sideways.
good avoidance by Blaine.
Yeah,
To
so
not
that,
ruin his race and Sadie's race.
that puts Sadie down right into the crosshairs of Nick. And I think Ferris is going to
Yeah.
get a little bit more cautious going up Eau Rouge now.
I think Ferris dives into the pit here
oh,
because he's
good call.
he's got Nick on his tail, and he's just toasted his tires.
Yeah, he is in the
Dude.
pits.
You're at
And we
35
are
minutes.
near mid-race.
Yeah.
Castro also in the pits right behind them, so Castro's going to have some damage. This is going to be a long pit stop for him.
Billingsley's gotten by Cassette. I think Cassette may have ran deep going into the bus stop. We're gonna find out what happened.
Sweet news. Thank you, Shake Shack, for telling me that the order I ate 3 hours ago is ready for pickup.
Ooh, what'd you have?
Just a regular shake burger thing. I did get their cheese bacon fries.
Oh,
What is Shake Shack?
Well,
It's-
it's a
it's-
shack where they sell shakes.
Really, milkshakes? Oh, milkshakes. Okay, makes sense. Sorry. Here we go.
Yes, they also sell burgers
Milkshake?
and other
Milkshake
food.
with burger? Like, that's disgusting.
Okay, so I've got the
Okay.
replay of Billingsley on Cassette. It's a bit of a build up because Cassette's trying everything he can. Billingsley's looking around the outside. They're eating about every curve they possibly can.
Oh.
Cassette late breaks. Billingsley backs out, so Cassette goes way deep and just does not have a line. Billingsley,
Whoa.
nice and easy.
Nice job.
So let me
Yeah.
get back to this shake with a burger is disgusting thing that I just heard before we went to that replay.
Sorry, we don't care about racing. Tell us about the.
There's
Racing what?
nobody's
Burger
really within a second on track currently. I think Rados and Groom are probably the first or the closest, and they're about a second apart.
Yeah, I think
His-
Rados got a little
his-
loose coming out of a corner.
This is his polite way that he wants to throw salt on me. Do it.
Number
Ferris
one,
said
how
number
dare
two.
you?
Here it comes.
Have you ever actually had a shake with a burger?
One is sweet and one is salty, like
That's
you.
the point.
It's the sweet and savory, man.
Yeah, that's literally the point.
Oh, good.
Rados into the pit.
What do you
Blaine
mean
Hall's
it's not
gonna
good?
inherit
That's-
The
P2.
only salt with sweet and good is barbecue. Barbecue's super good.
No,
Barbecue
sea
sauce.
salt and caramel candy. Sea salt and like sea salt ice cream.
What? No. Like, I heard you guys have like cheese ice cream or something like this.
We
sorry?
have everything
No.
ice cream. Yeah, I mean we have everything. We deep fry butter sticks and then eat them. Like it's
I'm pretty much I heard about bacon milkshake. Like this is outrageous. Those dudes should be arrested.
Billingsley's in the pit as well. The pit cycle's going to come through here, so we don't really know who's going to be where.
Yeah, Groom. I'm surprised Groom's still staying out. I think he wants to take these tires as far as he can, so he has some
Okay, so
tires
in the
left
chat,
at the end of the race.
Bullet said that Alvis's vote doesn't count.
Oh,
I agree.
And Black Viper GT says, I like how this is the conversation I hear first. We're not talking about the race, we're talking about Shake Shack. We
It's
did 24
Benito
hours.
Garza.
We did 24 hours of Spa.
Oh man.
We finished
not
at like
done.
7 o'clock this morning, so we are over Spa.
Guys,
So let me
so we know.
let me
please.
roll that back a little bit. Are there really not sweet and salty treats in Brazil? Is this like something you're missing out on?
There
Viper-
are, but all of them suck.
Viper's asking how the 24-hour went. We started P49, we did not qualify, and we finished P3.
Yeah.
So 46 positions over 24 hours. Absolute chads.
Piggybacking on that, please forgive our lack of focus because none of us are really functioning right now. We're all dead.
Not a Canadian never tried Shake Shack. I'm sure you have something similar up there. You also have poutine.
Thanks, Viper.
I know it's not pronounced that way, but I'm an American.
Poutine? Some of that poutine?
You might hit Russia by accident.
Some Putin.
Yeah.
So Curzon is
Vladimir
gaining on
Putin.
Tate?
Yeah, he's
Tate's up
chasing
to
down
11.
Tate slowly. Yeah, Tate
Although
is up to
people are-
11, but we've had a bunch of people pit.
Yeah,
Most of the
pit cycle.
pros have pit. Groom is finally pitting. So is
But Tate hasn't
Brendan.
killed anybody yet, so that's a good thing.
Oh, unfair. It wasn't. the
Hawaiian pizza is
way.
great, and I will defend this to the death. Pineapple
Okay,
and ham on
Groom.
pizza is perfect.
Groom,
Nope,
Blaine
the
Hall,
rest
Dylan
is-
Sauer all into the pit. So Carl Big is going to inherit P1.
Pineapple and ham on pizza.
Please, someone call the local police to arrest Bullet. Like, pineapple is only on fruit salad and with wine. With wine is very good.
With
Really recommend.
wine?
Yeah, pina colada. You should really see that. It's really good.
Yeah, Paul. Tiago drinks alcohol with everything.
I drink alcohol in the morning if I would.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. You put wine in your pina colada?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We got a stop go. Scott Chin speeding in the pit.
Oh,
Stop
no.
go 30.
This is gonna hurt because the pit
Oof.
stop, the pit entry and exit at
3
Spa
hours
is
long.
Yeah, it is 3 miles long and takes an hour to go through. So this is gonna hurt him hugely.
NSG30 takes exactly 1 minute 50 seconds.
A lot of people in the pit right now.
Listen, I am not gonna sit here and take any kind of food critique from a guy who puts wine in his pina colada.
No, I may be missing the name, but there's a recipe that you like get the pineapple, get everything inside out, and then you put wine and condensed milk, and then you like mixture
Yeah,
and like
pina colada is coconut milk. It's pineapple juice.
No, what? Maybe
Pina
I'm
colada
missing
tastes like
hardwood.
coconut. Man, you need
Wait.
to go outside and get yourself an actual pina colada.
I'm getting Google because maybe
Yeah.
wine, pineapple, condensed milk.
What on earth?
Oh, he hammered that keyboard.
Española, I'm sorry, the name
was
is Española.
Angry.
I'm gonna send you the link.
So Eric Groom is the
That
first
coming
out
the
of
pits.
the pit P1 provisionally.
So he's P5, so he kept P1. 5
Yeah.
seconds clear of Brendan Hall.
Little
That's a
Bobby.
good, good old Bobby Hall. That's a good pit from him.
But Carl last week at Paul Ricard, his strategy was to pit late. He was going to run down to about 25 minutes or so, and then pit. So I wonder if he's going to try to do that again this week. It didn't pay off last week.
Yeah, Spa is a massive undercut track. Probably even more so than Paul Ricard.
Though I'm not looking at the race in case you guys are wondering.
Yeah, you're still trying to. You have no
Find
say
the
into
drink.
anything
Yeah.
food related.
Take a
I mean-
look at the image that I
Okay,
just
so-
sent you. That is beautiful.
So to his credit, Tiago does post a lot of food pictures in the Discord, and some of them are pretty good looking, right?
Thank you.
But some of them are, look, I found all this food. I'm just going to throw it onto a plate because I'm like a raccoon and I eat out of the trash.
No. Hey,
Like,
that's
I'll eat
very rude,
anything.
actually. No, what I think is a person should never, with capital N, waste food. So at the end of the week, I get everything I have on reserve and I eat. That's
Hey,
how
Paul,
it should be.
should we laugh in American?
Yeah, I think Americans throw away more food than we actually
So
eat.
Melody almost just died in Eau Rouge. He's being chased by Bradford, and he got a little loose going through Eau Rouge and almost hit the wall on the left, but he managed to save it. So he probably got a track cut, or if he lifted, he'll get a no time gain. But
I mean,
that was a
warning's a
close
warning
one.
if you can save. Oh, and he gets loose. Oh, and he's
Bullet.
still loose.
Oh, Melody is that's where he died last time. He had that
Melody's
same issue.
More Tokyo drifting than racing this
Well,
session.
Melody already had to pit for damage because he got loose in that corner and ran into the wall. So he's having some weight transfer issues.
Yeah, Tiago, look up how much food Americans waste every year per
Oh,
capita
no, I
per
don't.
person.
Hey, Tiago, check the stream chat because Bullet is cracking me up.
I was going to say, Bullet, take a look at what I just sent you about the pineapple. That's how you use pineapple.
Yep, Tiago equals raccoon.
I am a raccoon. I love
Okay,
raccoon. Rocket
so
raccoon's
Nick-
awesome.
Nick in the pit. Dimitri Dorcius in the pit. Dimitri P1 and Am. We got Beverage Wright and Boustron all kind of jammed up together. Boustron is a back marker because of that incident where he hit Paul Miles after Miles spun. But Beverage on Wright is an actual battle for position. Both of pit.
I'm gonna have a super unpopular opinion here, but I don't like any drinks, any alcoholic drinks that are colored. Oh,
Beverage gets
Beverage
loose.
goes way wide.
That's
into
the same
Eau
line
Rouge.
that Melody took the last lap through.
I mean, technically is the fastest line.
Yeah. I mean,
Just take-
Beverage
take-
did get 2 drive-throughs last week, Paul Ricard, for track limits. He goes way deep. Manages to
Yeah.
reel it back in.
I think Beverage is over driving just a little bit.
Hey, he's out there having fun.
Yeah, Paul, about your shitty opinion about drinks. There's actually, I don't think drinks are meant to be drunk as beer. Beer, you just sit and drink the most amount that you can, and that's good. Drinks is about small quantities, but better quality.
Nick Cahoot in the pit. So Carl Big, I believe, is the only car on track that has not pit yet. Besides Nick Alvarado. What? Nick
Nick
Alvarado
Alvarado
is in the pit.
pits.
So Carl Big is we're down to 23 minutes.
Got
a yellow flag, car
got a yellow
33.
flag.
That's
Melody.
Melody
Yeah, he's
has
been
died.
struggling
again. We'll find a
massively.
replay.
And I think there was
Oh, his
one...
car's toast.
Yeah,
Oh, we'll mark it on the counter. Here's the replay.
another Eau Rouge death.
No.
I mean, Sadie, we can call Sadie's a death, but I don't think it was actually a death. This is a death.
Yeah, this is a 100%.
This is that is Eau Rouge death.
It's like he has no downforce or traction on the back of the car.
Well, you never touch that inside curb, the one on the right, because it unsettles the car so much,
Yeah,
and his
but
car just starts bouncing.
I feel like in the Aston you can get away with it. So
The
I don't
problem
know.
is, it's a very steep curb, so the curb will throw you to the left, but you're actually trying to go to the right, so the
Carl.
grip just disappears.
Carl's in the pit. Nick Cahoot on fair. Sadie?
Yeah, he's still hanging out back there. Trying to catch up to Sadie. Sadie moving up to 5th. Actually, I think he fell down to 5th when he originally had that bit of an incident.
Yeah, he was originally P3, and then he had that spin in Eau Rouge.
Sorry, you guys are more informed. Benito Garza is asking, how's the championship looking?
I believe Nick Alvarado is 170 points ahead of P2, so he's pretty much got the pro locked up. I think it's the same way in the AM with Bruce having quite a few more points than everybody else. I think silver is the only one that's close. So
Yeah,
Blaine
Bruce-
Hall, Andrew Rados, I believe, is like 30 points separates them.
And they are together on the track. This will be fun.
Looks like Paul Miles parked his car and decided to take a Sunday off.
Yeah, if he's just struggling, he might just be done.
It is massively frustrating when you just can't string together clean laps.
Yeah, his fastest lap's 21.6. I'm sure he's not happy with
Tiago, have you ever had pineapple pizza?
I did. Never again.
You did?
Yeah. It
Have
was
you?
one time for obvious reasons. But
So
never
there's
again.
60 points separate Blaine Hall and Andrew Rados. But Blaine Hall has only done 6 races, where Andrew has done 7, and Blaine is in first place in silver.
Yeah, Blaine's gonna. Oh no! Right.
John
Just-
Wright.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Let's see if I can
He just
find that one.
he just lost it.
What? In Blanchemont's that?
Yeah, he just. I saw it kind of out of the corner of the screen, watching Beverage behind him, and he just. I don't know what happened there. That was a weird one. Looked like some snap oversteer. Like he gets a little loose and then just snaps back the other way.
Oh, yeah. So I've got the replay.
Let's see.
It's a little curb action.
Oh.
Yeah, so going through.
So
it's
it's runs
Oh,
wide,
yeah.
hits the curb on the inside, unsettles the car,
and just snaps back the other way.
It's a lot of wall.
A
The Liddy with the
little-
drive-through. Is that
Oh,
correct?
yeah.
Oh no.
Is that for
Again.
speeding in the pit?
Usually. Ooh, Nick Cahoot with the drive-through.
I thought you guys said this before. That's why I didn't say it. Oh.
Tiago, we already talked about the drive-through.
No, you didn't. You're lying.
So Paul Miles in the
Damn, I
pit.
missed-
John
Yeah, I
Wright is
think-
also in the pit for
I think
damage.
Paul Miles retired.
Yeah, that's.
Nick Cahoot,
Probably.
though, that's unfortunate because that's gonna.
Was it a
ruined
drive-through
his race.
for
I
track
have
limits?
I have to say it's track limits. I think stop and goes are for speeding in the pit lane and drive-throughs are for track
Yeah.
limits.
No, depends on the distance. If you like hit 60 is a drive-through, you hit like 100 is an SG tire.
Oh,
So
well,
Sadie
he-
is going to be loving that.
Yeah, I think Nick pit quite a few laps back. So
So Viper says Miles had a bad time going up Eau Rouge.
Oh.
So I'm going to look at the replay. Did he die in Eau Rouge?
Castro
It
is
looks like
back on
Castro's
sour. This is gonna be spicy.
Knowing how the championship is, I'm more interested in Rados railing in Bobby Hall.
Okay, so I've got the
he's-
replay of Miles.
He's about 2 seconds back. He's not that. Oh
Yeah,
yes,
but he
let's cue it
fine.
up from
He's-
all the way back in the chicane. I think we need more of a lead up. I'm not gonna fall asleep. Oh, finally. Oh, yep. No
Yep.
downforce on that rear end.
That's going to do it.
That's
Oh,
That's a shame. Tiago,
that's
are you
hard.
on a delay?
I'm watching on the stream.
Oh, that's right. I'm not sharing my screen with you. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he is on a
Thank
delay.
you, by the way. Thank you, so kind.
At least we're more interesting than an OOR broadcast.
Don't be mean. What?
I've watched them. They're
I-
kind of boring.
I do wish we could have Mullock with us in here
Here-
one day
here you go,
because Mullock
Thiago.
is good. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate
Now you can see what I see. Just want to do like a replay or something like that.
I appreciate my podium, bro. High
Castro
five.
taking a peek on the
Poor
outside.
Castro.
Thing's better. Just
Punt him, Castro. Come on.
do it.
He did it to you earlier.
Kill him.
You owe him one. Paul Miles in the commentator booth.
Yo.
Miles, we had a look
Good afternoon.
at your Eau Rouge.
Yeah, we just had a look on the replay. I bottomed out the rear end
Yep.
right as it come off the curb.
So Nick is trying to recovery drive from P13 after that drive-through.
Yeah, Castro's sticking with Sauer here, going up. Fuck, man, I am so exhausted. I don't even know what the straight is called anymore.
All right, Miles, take over.
That's
Goes
why I
up the
came to help
inside.
you guys.
Miles is going to take over.
No, I can actually say something. Some say Milo's the fat guy. No.
Dylan Beveridge on Nick
British
Cahoot.
that-
just cut off Tiago. It's all right.
Coming into the bus stop.
Okay.
Nobody cares what he says anyway.
We don't want to hear Tiago talk about Paul's nipples, okay?
No, I was going to say he's the British that's actually able to bring you.
Oh, no, he didn't bring it home because he crashed.
No, he did.
Ooh.
He won last season, in case you don't know. He brought it home.
That's right, he did.
I swear there's a race going on somewhere
Somewhere.
in this
the world.
broadcast.
I mean, Castro on Sour has been the entire race, right?
Milo, let me ask you, do you like sweet and salty treats?
He's muted and deafened.
Oh, no.
We said something about bringing it home, and he's probably cussing us to his chat.
Paul, we're talking about sweet and salty, and
I'm gonna need
So
a
Bruce-
third opinion on this whole
Nick
sweet and
Cahoot-
salty.
Nick Cahoot's making a move on Bruce Hopkins. Bruce was a little twitchy through the last couple of corners. I think he's going to let Nick go. Nick scoots by to continue his.
So Blaine Hall running in P2, eh? What a race for him so far.
Yeah, he's been doing really well. I thought he was gonna get pulled with a 2:18.5. He put in a
Yeah.
huge lap in qualifying.
Blaine is, but I see Rados railing him in back the battle in the fire.
Yeah, Rados is slowly catching up. I don't think it's gonna be enough though,
Oh yeah.
because I
14
don't
minutes to go.
think Blaine is pushing all that hard.
Do you think like if Blaine actually pushes, he builds a big gap?
Hasn't Blaine
Yeah.
been saying for like the last week he wants to get a podium?
Right. I mean, he's gonna get the podium, but other than you're not gonna catch up to Groom, I don't think.
No.
Oh,
no.
we got Rob Bedford in the Twitch chat saying that the King Sandbag is P2, so Tiago has been displaced.
I've never been
Castro's making a move on Sour. He's got a run on him going down the straight.
Oop.
Sour
Side
staying
by
wide.
side again. This is the third lap they've done this, and I think he's not gonna have enough to hold it.
Yeah, Sour's going to hold it. So Ferrari on Ferrari.
Both cars suck.
At least they're out there racing.
Oh.
Rude. So rude.
I don't blame him. I mean, we just finished 24 hours of this
Yeah.
I can't look
godforsaken
at this
track.
track right now. I
Yeah.
can't look at this track right now.
It's
At least
disgusting.
this is the 2019 version or whatever. We raced on the 21st. 20.
It is updated.
Hi, welcome everyone from Milo's stream.
There you go, boys.
Welcome.
Let
welcome,
me-
welcome.
You know what? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
This is not smelling too good right now. This is not smelling good.
Oh, you can keep talking. I'm typing. I can't do both at the same time.
How
I'm
the-
a man.
how the
I
clown-
can do one thing at a time.
So Rob wants to know why the clown is in P21. Nick Alvarado did not qualify, and then he also clowned himself and spun.
So yeah,
Okay.
can you guys give me the lowdown? What happened with Alvarado in qualifying? I noticed he wasn't on track.
He did not qualify.
Purposely, or?
I think somebody in the Discord challenged him not to qualify. And
Yes.
he said okay. But he's so far ahead in points, nobody can catch him. Like he's won the championship already.
So I'm gonna go
Castro
ahead and-
almost gets in the back end of
I'm gonna put a
Sour.
poll. I already put a poll up in the chat about sweet and salty candy because I do want to get everyone else's opinion on this. It's a
Here
topic
we
dear to
go.
my heart.
We're about to have a
if you've ever lived
international
in
war.
if you've ever lived in California, any of my California people, the one person that's
My
in here,
California
Brian,
people says the guy that
if
is not
you
American. He
go to
Washington.
In-N-Out and you get a milkshake, which is on their secret menu, and you take your fries and you dip it in that shake and you eat the fry, it is the most delicious thing I've had.
Sorry, I'm not feeling too good right now. Keep on, keep going.
You can hate all you want.
Skin on
I am just saying.
Guys, I think this is an atrocity. I went to Burger King. Apparently, they have
See-
bacon milkshake. This is disgusting.
Oh no,
So
sour
TJ
goes
Hutch.
way wide.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no, Dylan.
so PJ Hutch asking in chat how Carl's lap times are doing. He just set his fastest lap to 2:18.4.
Nice. What
So
a
he's
great lap.
running P4, doing really well.
wow.
Thank you,
Got a bit
thank
of
you
a bubble.
everyone in chat. I'm gonna. This is the hill that I die on. Thank you everyone
Oh
in
my
chat
God, help me out.
for bringing up this milkshake and fries as being a delicious food.
If this poll goes the wrong way, the stream might end, by the way.
Oh, this poll is going the right way.
Paul will rage quit.
What is wrong with these people? Like,
Oh,
how
Rob.
did I get
Rob
myself
bringing up
into-
the Wendy's Frosty and Fries.
What is Frosty and fries?
So Wendy's, the fast food restaurant, they have a Frosty, which is kind of like a milkshake, kind of like soft serve, and people will dip their fries in it.
Oh, that thing
Yes.
that's tasteless? That tasteless thing?
How would you know? You've never been to the U.S.
Do they have
No,
Wendy's
they
in
have
Brazil?
Frosties in here. They have Frosties in here.
Do you have to climb a tree to get to it?
Me and my chimp, we just like hang out and go there sometimes.
Peter Boostron getting a little antsy behind Hopkins. I don't know if he's trying to unlap himself. Is he laps down? I have
Yeah,
to assume
Boostron
he
is a lap or two down because he had that. He's the one who hit Paul Miles after Miles spun earlier.
No, I think it was
yes.
Juanito. Or Miles.
Yeah, Miles.
No, it was
Nick Alvarado spun right behind you.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was unfortunate. It was just lifting through Blochemont in the AMG is death.
Yeah, we
And,
thought you had to check up, and that's why you lost the
I
back end.
did, yeah. Yeah, I had to just lift because the car in front lifted as well, I think, or braked, one or the other. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's one of those things. Spark can kill you quite easily.
Very
Bullet,
unforgiving.
Bullet says he's not going to take food advice from a raccoon.
Oh my
And,
god, Bullet.
and Rob says he loves how all the commentary is just us talking shit and then realizing that there's a race going on.
Is there a race
What
going
race?
on? I see a bunch of cars on track. Oh,
there a race?
more than a
Rob,
second
we just
apart.
did this race for 24 hours. We're over it.
Why didn't you guys say there was a race?
There isn't.
I mean, there's cars driving around a track. I don't know if they're racing.
Where?
Carl Big in the number 8 GTR has made his way around the last bat marker in his way now, so see if he can reel in Rados.
Yeah, he's got clean air. He does have 5 seconds over 8 minutes to make up. It's a tall order.
If he can stick it back in the 18s, where would that put him? Math is not my strong point. Hutch will tell you. He was helping me with my fuel calculations.
Rados ran an 18.9 last lap, and Carl ran an 18.7. So he's only like 2/10.
Yeah,
Great
Brandon
pace at the
Hall,
front of the
however,
pack.
ran an 18.6,
Yeah, the top 4 are all running 18s.
so he's flying. Nick Alvarado running 19s like a scrub.
And Nick Hoot ran a 19
Yeah.
flat.
So Brian Hall yesterday told
You
me
mean
that
Bobby?
Bobby?
he wanted a podium finish. That he was desperate for a podium finish, and it looks like he might get his wish.
Yeah, if he doesn't kill himself in Eau Rouge.
Oh, he's going around the source now.
Commentator curse, maybe?
Or yeah, let me switch my camera to him, and
Yeah, let's all put our
good.
cameras on Blaine. We can get it from like 5 different perspectives.
Looks like
Oh.
89% of people think sweet and salty candy is delicious, Tiago. I'm sorry, your
All,
opinion's invalid.
all of those people that voted yes can go there and eat whatever they
Yeah,
want. I
let's
will
not-
eat my beautiful stuff in Brazil that I love it.
89% sounds way better than 8 people in chat.
Hey,
Because 8 people in chat said yes. Versus the one person that said no.
Yes, you know why? Because no one else cares.
You know
30
what that
people
that means? That means I would be good as a politician because you cherry pick the
probably
numbers
would,
that
yeah.
look good.
Yeah.
You probably would, yeah. I would say you look good like operating a TV channel.
So Nick Alvarado on Peter Boustron for P20. Let's see if Nick can spin it again.
Oh, so you know the only one was Thiago saying no.
No, I didn't
Flash
vote.
and Peter.
I didn't vote.
Don't let him go, Peter. Just make him work for it.
no,
Alvarado's winning the championship no matter what, right? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
he's 170 points ahead.
Okay.
Come on, Boustron,
So
killing.
they're gonna have a drag race going into the source here, and that's
Yeah,
interesting
yeah.
because they're coming up on Brad or who's in front of him?
Is that Bruce?
Yeah, it looks like Hopkins. Nick has it. Not much of a fight there. That dirty Honda.
Dirty driver.
Yeah, so everybody's kind of spread out. Rados is a second and a half behind Blaine, but that's about the closest thing I can see.
Mr. Big in the GTR has made up just about half a second. That's it at the moment. 4/10, so still got lots of work to do.
Yeah, his last lap was 0.006 of a second faster than Rados.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to be enough.
It's going to come down to if there's any mistakes.
However, this is a huge improvement over being rear-ended at 200 miles an hour
Yeah.
Absolutely.
coming
Yeah,
out of
he's
the
just
pit.
trying
That
to-
is so rude. There's a Tate fan on the chat, man. That's so rude.
Hey, we can have fans of crap. There's tons of Hamilton fans. There's, you know,
That's the way this works. If you make a big
let's-
mistake like that, we're gonna give you a hard time.
I don't think
It's
this direction's very good to go on the Hamilton. Let's keep rolling, shall we?
the way you learn.
Let's keep rolling.
oh, that's right. I forgot Milo. You're a fan.
Keep
Oh.
rolling. Don't come back. Don't come back. Like, yo, I see Rados is
Hamilton?
red plane. Rados, here, look.
Can we talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
sweet
like,
and
we
salty
should-
stuff again?
We definitely
Ooh.
shouldn't talk about that again. But
Rados runs
Rados.
wide.
racing incident.
Rados
Oh.
ran a little wide. He managed to save it, but he got into the sand a little bit.
Hey,
So that'll slow him down a
Thiago,
little bit.
what are your
He's-
thoughts on that,
I
Thiago?
resent
He's
that. I resent
Still
that.
put some distance between him and Big, though.
Yeah,
Uh,
Rados lost any
Unless
shot
my
he
timing
had
screen
before.
just takes forever to update,
Yeah,
which...
Carl's 4 seconds behind Rados.
Oh, so ACC not updating the timing screen is normal.
Nope.
Nope.
Thanks, Kunos.
So Carl's kind of hoping that Rados makes a mistake. You know, keeps running wide, maybe gets a drive-through for track limits.
Nope.
Maybe he gets held up by Tate, because Rados is catching Tate right now.
Who's just coming up?
Yeah, Tate's gonna let him
Oh.
by.
Of course.
Not gonna put up a fight. I think Tate learned his lesson from last week.
Yeah.
No,
Hopefully.
he's like, to be honest, people, I don't think he was ill-intended at all. He just
No, he was
slept
just
still.
zoned out.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's
it wasn't.
like 2 a.m. for him. Yeah, it's like 2 a.m. for him.
Hamilton's thing wasn't ill-intended either. Doesn't make it any better.
Hey, Tiago, we raced at 2 a.m. last night. We didn't kill anybody.
Sure, you guys did.
Speak
Paul
for yourself.
handed me
I
the
tried.
car,
Yeah,
Ah!
Paul tried.
bro. Paul wrecked 50 X's by himself.
I did not.
He got like
I,
6 in 1 lap.
In one lap.
But he was pushing to try to take fastest lap of the race.
Yes, Rob. The start
Yeah.
here was actually super clean. No lap 1 incidents that I could tell.
Yeah,
So
nobody
we
tried
are-
to. If you watched
could-
the British Grand Prix,
No, pretty sure I spun on lap 1.
yeah, not on Eau Rouge on lap 1.
No,
I
no,
take
no.
back what I
was
said.
that one.
We are better than British GT. So I think
Oh.
they should replace everyone in British GT with us.
With us, yeah.
Exactly.
Even though none of us are British, but still.
yeah,
a
if
lot
you
of the
watch
drivers in British GT aren't British.
They
Well-
before the start finish line, they had somebody like ramp over another car.
Yeah,
Really ran.
It's amazing.
it looked like a public ACC lobby.
Was it last week at Donington that they had like half the field wrecked out in 30 minutes?
That also looked like a public lobby.
Wasn't it like the race that 10 cars finished or so? Something like
Yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they're not. I mean, that it has to be expensive for the team. All those parts, repairs, mechanics.
I believe in BGT, most of the drivers pay to get those seats. They're not hired.
That's
like,
a gentleman series, basically.
Yeah, like
Gentleman
super
drivers.
rich people pay a shit ton of money and like, oh yeah, I can get the seat, right? Yeah, I
Where's
can.
Groom on track?
So, yeah, Big has made up some time, down to 4 seconds the gap now.
Yeah, Radder's running a 21.5 last lap and Carr running a 19.5.
Ooh.
But we got Groom coming around.
That turn.
Yeah.
I'd like to
So
use this platform to officially retire from the AMG as well, just while I think about it.
Probably a good idea.
Yo, Milo,
Yes, sir.
I told you.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Try the Bentley.
Yeah,
There's some Bentley talk. I'm in negotiations with a couple of teams.
I really recommend the Bentley. I'm
Groom through the bus stop. He's going to come across the line. We're going to be on our last lap of the race.
Yep. So Carl has 1 lap to make up 4 seconds.
Funny
Nick
that
Cahoot
Chris.
on Chmelio for P12, P11.
It's funny that Chris is the guy that keeps us on rails. We go about milkshakes and it's like, hey, there's a yo.
That's only when I
would
see
have
something.
got back to. I got up to P18 before that.
Miles, you
After-
were carving through some people, doing a little bit of door banging. Didn't look like you wanted to wait for anybody.
Yeah, it was. I'd like to think it was clean.
Milo's been doing a lot of iRacing. It looks like.
Yeah.
He's learning some stuff.
Well, it's the last race of the season. It's like, yeah, F it. I'm not going to get any more penalties. Like, what are they going to do?
So Groom bringing it home in the Lambo. I love to see this, especially because I have a team race coming up with Groom. And
Are you using the
Big.
Lambo?
No, we're not. But I believe we're in the Audi.
So the Lambo. But built better.
No. Yeah,
is not
it's a
gonna die
Lambo
from here.
fixed, basically. The Audi is the Lambo fixed.
Yeah, so
Or the
I
Lambo
don't
is the Audi
think
made wrong.
I don't
They're
think
going to have
Nick's
one more
gonna-
lap.
I mean, theoretically, Chmelio should move out of the way and let this go, but he is not. He is actively
No.
blocking. Good for you.
Yeah, race everybody, man.
Good man. I like it.
It's not every day you get to say you beat Nick Cahoot in a race.
I was gonna say
Even though Nick got a drive-through.
the onboard camera angle for the Bentley looks odd, and I realize it's on the wrong side.
Oh,
Which me a
I
little
heard-
bit of a cut there. Nick goes wide.
I heard in the in-game chat, Faris had an issue in the Audi, a spin maybe?
He
Wait,
did,
he
but
did.
he somehow managed to keep it out of the wall. He just parked it at the top of Radion and almost got eaten up by Brendan Hall.
Nicolas Alvarado just died on the Rouge.
And did
Oh,
he drop
no.
down very far? He's in 5th right now, so.
Yeah, he was in 3rd, dropped down to 5th, and just pretty much stayed there for the rest of the race. Nick taking a peek at the inside of Chmelio here. Ooh, is that a little love tap I see?
Congrats, Eric Groom.
Just so you guys see.
I do
how
want to
things-
see this this Honda spin at the top of Eau Rouge, and there he goes. Oh, you love to see it.
Nice. Happy birthday,
Love to
little
see it.
hands.
In the words of Nicholas Alvarado, you love to see it, man.
God.
He's going to use those little hands to put his clown makeup on.
Yeah, if he puts his hand on his face, he can't. So,
We just
So
got
what was
Stroll.
the... was there much
No.
use of the skin-on-skin effect tonight? Are
Not-
people using it?
There was actually quite a lot of battles. It was pretty clean. We did not get strolled. Nick is still behind Chmelio. I take offense to that.
just so you guys see how dangerous a drive-through is in Spa, Nico holds speed 12.
He was running P6.
Look around
Or
the
P4,
outside. Nick's going to
sorry.
go through the grass. Trying to go the outside. He's trying to get that inside line for the second part.
There's no way.
Chmelio's going to hold it.
Nick's really trying to get that one position that does not matter at all in the standings.
Good job, Chmelio. He's just trying to race somebody. Nick
Yeah.
loves the race. He doesn't care who it is. He just wants to race somebody.
Got to say GG to Brian Hall for a P2 finish.
Yep.
Nice job. Nice
As
job.
we go on board with Paul Miles' car in the pit.
Milo, that's good that you associated with the dude that brought it home.
Yeah, there she is, AMG. Goodbye. Don't let the paddock door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Oh,
Carl doing a cool down lap. A P4 showing from
Wait.
him.
Billingsley Billingsley got a drive-through? 80-second
Oh.
penalty.
Must have got it right at the end.
Yeah, that must have happened right at the end.
Oh,
Ooh, 80 seconds.
that's a lot of time.
That hurts.
Well, the drive-through at
55.
Spa is 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. No Porsche for me, Bullet, but thank you for the suggestion.
Nope. Really, like I'm loving the Bentley. I really give a good run to it.
Are we proud of Tate?
Eddie, what happened? I died, bro, at good old Eau Rouge.
Ferris is trying to make it around the track, I think, so he can blow through the pit. Yep.
yes.
He's going to dive
There he
into the
goes.
pit.
All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you to it. Thanks for having me in the box after my crash, and
No problem.
Any time.
Thanks for coming.
I will see you guys. We've got multi-class Monday tomorrow night with me and Tiago on the
See you
channel.
in the booth?
Heck
Do you-
yeah.
Where are we racing tomorrow? Do we know?
Nope.
I don't remember. Kyalami? No.
Where?
Let me
Did
Nobody
anyone even
knows.
set it up?
I set it up. I don't know. I host
Nobody
multi-class Monday.
knows.
Ooh, Ferris into the wall.
It's a multi-class mystery Monday.
Yeah, multi-class at Kyalami. Currently 9 cars registered, so if you want to race with this community
Get in
on a
there.
Monday, multi-class. Guaranteed to be a good time.
I am getting the race for tomorrow. Which track?
Currently 5.
Tiago, we already established
Are
it
you
was
really not
Kyle
listening again?
It's Kyalami, in case you guys don't know. It's
Thanks, Tiago.
Kyalami.
Thank you, Tiago.
Kyalami.
So there's
Yeah.
5 GT3s and 4 GT4s registered so far.
All right, you'll put a post up in the Discord anyway, just to remind
Oh, yeah.
people. Probably get a few more out
Yep.
of it.
Rob has
Alright,
posted
have
it in
yourselves
the
a-
chat.
Have yourself a wonderful evening.
You too, my brother. Enjoy.
Good
He's
night,
driving
good night.
backwards off his kills car.
God.
What an interesting one.
What a race.
It
Yeah.
was a good race.
Lots of ups and downs, lots of sweet and savory talk, and
A lot of Paul being wrong, which is like he's right as a
Thanks.
citizen.
thanks for all the follows, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yarmolenko, welcome.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you, I don't even, besides tomorrow, I don't know when, sometime in August.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll do
Exclamation
someone
point!
else.
Exclamation point! Discord. There'll be a post about the next season at some point.
Yep.
But
We
yeah, get it
will
on-
not be more professional next season.
and we'll probably do some like fun races during the off time just to keep people engaged.
Yeah, we did have an idea to start randomly broadcasting the bottom split in a random iRacing race.
Yep.
No, more specifically, Arkham and Arts.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I would
bottom
love
split,
to do that.
Arkham and Arts. Or maybe
What's
some...
the worst time for Arca? Thursday night, Friday night? Like
Thursday
I
night,
need
probably.
I need the bottom of the barrel iRacing.
And short circuits, like half a mile.
Rob says bottom split C trucks.
Oh,
better.
looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but the class is higher. We need like Ferrari challenge, maybe something like this.
Yeah,
Oh, how am I supposed to become famous?
even
That was our one shot.
one opportunity. Yes.
We blew it.
Well,
gonna go
thanks
get-
everyone for joining. We're actually going to go raid Mr. Blackout's channel, see how he's doing.
Yeah.
Nice.
See you
if he has
in when we'll see you, I guess.